ladies, welcome back to Crazy Sexy Beautiful. I'm Taylor as always, and I'm so excited to bring to you this makeup tutorial. It's actually like 5 tutorials in one. I'm going to show you 5 options that you can wear for the 4th of July, which is coming up. It's going to be this Friday. So excited. I have 2 pool parties to attend, one on the Friday, one on the Saturday. So excited, can't wait. Anyway, this is the most complicated of the looks, and this is right at the end, so you really don't have to. I don't know, I'm not really feeling that well today, so my personality is just like, today. Anyway, they're all pretty simple and pretty easy. Some of them are a little bit snazzier, more my taste as far as crazy, and I'll wear it out just fine. With these eye looks, you can choose to do a crazy lip, which I have a tutorial of 5 as well for my lips coming out today. But if you didn't want to put a bold lip like I put the blue, if you didn't want to put that, you can put red, or you can just leave it nude if you're going to go for the eye look instead, or you can do the opposite and do a bold lip and a simple eye. If you are going to go with a bold lip and a simple eye, and you don't want to do any of these makeup looks because you think it's too much red, white, and blue, which you can't get enough of on 4th of July, you can just do a simple basic cat eye and maybe add blue to like the tail of your eyebrow. You can add maybe blue or another color or something to the tail of your eyebrow. I also drew a little star on my face. This is like a last second thing I decided to throw in there, but you can also do that. You can put like little stars on your face or wherever you feel fit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna ramble. Like I said, I'm not really feeling that great, so I'm not in the mood for rambling. Anyways, I really hope you enjoy watching these looks, and yeah, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so first off, I'm just going to prime my lids and blend it out with my finger, and I'm going to do this for all the looks, but for time reasons, I cut that out. And then after that, I'm going to go over it with my flat shader brush, and I'm just going to pat a nude colored eyeshadow all over the lid to set. Then I'm going to go in with a softer blending brush, and I'm just going to apply some taupey brown eyeshadow into the crease, just very lightly, just to give my eyes a little bit more definition. I'm going to take that same color with a pencil brush and run it right along my lower lash line. Now all I'm doing is I'm taking my white eye pencil and I'm just pretty much covering the entire surface of only my lid and creating a big dramatic cat eye liner with this. And this white is going to act as a base for the colors that we're going to be putting on top. Now I skipped ahead a little bit here, and I'm just patting on some white eyeshadow. You didn't really miss anything, I just finished all evening out the eyeliner. So I'm just patting some white eyeshadow in the middle, and then I'm going to go with red in the inner corners, and I'm going to layer that and pack it on just to increase the opacity of it, and then I'm just going to blend it out with the very tip of my angled brush. And lastly, I'm just going to take my blue eyeshadow in the same brush after I cleaned it off, and just fill in the outer third of the eye with that, and blend it in just like you did the red into the white. And that'll finish it off. By the way, you can add lashes to any of these looks, but because I was doing them back to back to back, it would have been a very long process and it would have made my eyelids sticky and everything if I used fake lashes for all these looks. So that's why I didn't, but you can definitely go ahead and add that if you'd like. So that's the first look. Now again, already primed and blended, and again I'm just going to add a nude colored shadow all over my lid. And then I'm going to add white as a highlight under this one. And then I'm taking a taupey brown color and I'm just applying that on the lower lash line. Oops, and then I dropped my camera. And now I'm taking my jumbo eye pencil in white and I'm making a dot first off on the outer part of my eye, and then I'm kind of going to make a starburst kind of pattern with my white eyeliner. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to kind of drag it down and do a liner with that. So I'm taking my blue eyeliner and I'm going to line the rest of my eye and then kind of blend it a little bit into that white. Now I'm just adding some white shadow into the very center of that. And then I'm taking a small pencil brush and going all along the outer edges of that starburst, I'm going to add the red eyeshadow. For this you can use a smaller brush, but I chose to use this brush because I went back and lined it anyway in blue. And you just kind of want to fade it so then it looks like the center is white and it's going to fade out into the red. Now here you see me taking my blue pencil again and I'm continuing to line around it just to actually make it stand out and show what kind of shape it is. And this is kind of going to represent almost a little firework on the edges of your eyes. I really think this is a cute one. I like this maybe most of all, I don't know. So yeah, do that. And then I didn't show you this, but I just packed blue everywhere there's blue. Now for this look, I'm just adding some white pencil everywhere all over my lid, and then I'm blending it out. I didn't use too much, I just patted it on though. I didn't rub it. So now I'm packing some white shadow onto that area, as well as in the highlight. Now I'm going in with my blending brush, and I'm adding red to the outer edges of my eye, kind of where my crease is. And I'm just going to be blending in all of that red out to create a smooth gradient between the red and my highlight and flesh tone colors. And again, I'm just going to pack it on just to increase the opacity, because when blending it can sometimes decrease it and make it kind of thin, so you definitely want to make sure to reapply and then go back again. Now here I'm just adding some blue eyeshadow underneath my eyes, and then I'm kind of blending that a little bit into the red in the corners. And then I'm adding white on the inner tear duct. Now this is a cool trick. You can use some cardstock. I know sometimes I've been using tape, but you can also use cardstock to kind of create a sharp line for your wing to make it as perfect as possible. So I'm just taking my eyeliner pen and I'm putting it against that cardstock just to get a perfect line, and then I'm going to finish the wing and make it the line as thin as possible. If you don't have big eyelids like me, I don't have a lot of lid space, so I make it kind of thin so you can see that white under there. And again, just lashes, and that's pretty much it. Now for this look, I am taking that same nude color and applying that all over my lid again, and then adding white as a highlight. Then I'm going to create a wing again with my white eye pencil. Now I'm just taking my blue eyeshadow and I'm kind of defining that outer corner, and then I'm going to put it all along the top part of that white line that we just drew. Don't put it all the way to the lash line. You want to leave a space white so then we can add red after. So now I'm taking that red and I'm putting it all in that white area underneath the blue. So I'm filling in the rest of the wing with the red. And don't forget to layer this again to increase the opacity. But if you want it kind of thin and not as strong, you can definitely just do one pass over. After that, I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner and very thinly run that along my lash line and then create a wing on the outer portion. Very small so you can still see that red and blue. And then I'm just fanning myself off just to allow that eyeliner to dry. And of course I had to make a mistake. So I just took a Q-tip and dampened it. I used my mouth, but that's just me. And wiped it off. And now I'm just taking my eyeliner pen and I'm just rimming the lower lash line with that and connecting it to the top. And that's that look. Now, last and final, my favorite, I'm taking the white eye crayon or white eye pencil that I have, and I'm blending that all over the lid. Now I'm going to take some red, and I'm going to kind of outline almost my crease, but I'm going to concentrate some on the inner corner, and then I'm going to take it and run it out along that crease, or my crease line, and then I'm going to kind of flick it out at the end and just kind of wing it a little bit. And it really helps just to watch the shape and then kind of try and replicate that. Then I'm going to take a blending brush that's clean, and I'm going to just blend the inner corner of that so it's not such a harsh sharp line. Next I'm going to go in with white and I'm going to pack that all around that red area, above and below. And I'm going to connect it to the tail of my brow. Then I'm taking my eyeliner pen again, and I'm using the same cardstock, and I'm connecting the edge of my eye up to the tail of my brow, just so that I have a perfectly straight line. Then I'm going to outline a little bit of that red, and the reason why I didn't go all the way in on my crease is because I know it was going to smudge all over. So then kind of try and follow the top line. I did mess up a little bit, so I just made the line thicker, but if you can keep it thin, try to do that. And then I'm using that liner again just to connect the outer corner of that white into the red. And then I'm going to take my flat angle brush again, and I'm going to sweep some blue eyeshadow all up along the side of that eyeliner that we did before. So that was the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry. I hope you enjoyed all 5 of my looks. They're really easy. Just follow along with my steps. And also don't forget to check out my lip tutorial today, which is also a 5-part thing where there's 5 lip looks that you can do for yourself. So, yeah, until next time, stay crazy, sexy, beautiful. Bye!